What's up, everybody, and thank you for listening to Mastering the Mindset. My name is Dariusdotch, and I'm an actor, hip-hop artist, and fitness and life coach. And I'm here to personally help you train and improve your mindset so that you can, 1, become the best version of yourself mentally, and 2, gain focus and motivation to be able to take action and achieve the success in life that you want and deserve. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to my channel, and at the end of this episode, if you liked it, please share it with a friend or loved one or someone who would benefit from hearing this message. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm ready to go on this journey with you, and that journey begins now. All right, and welcome back to another episode. So I feel like I need to do one of these episodes every once in a while because sometimes we just need a little reminder, a little fire under our butt, a nudge, hell, maybe a push to get that needle going, to get that momentum back. So today, we're going to be talking about how to focus on putting in the work that needs to be put in order to move the needle and actually make changes in your life. So 2 quick things. 1, as humans, we tend to be attracted to going for the easy route in almost everything we do, unless we're making a conscious effort to really push ourselves and do the opposite. And 2, we tend to focus on the things that we don't want over the things we do want. And that's the route we're going to go today. We're going to talk about the opportunity versus the obligation. So first, let me say, whenever we're doing something or working on something, we have a privilege to think about anything we want. We literally can think about whatever the hell we want to think about. But the problem is, most people tend to think about the things they don't want. And let me give you an example. An example on focusing on the opportunity instead of the obligation. And lately I've been using this example of working out because it's one of those things that you can see with your eyes, the progress you're making in relation to the work you're putting in, right? If you're working on something like, let's say, negative self-talk, then that's something that you can't see with your eyes when you're making progress. So, working out. Most people, when they want to lose weight or gain muscle or get stronger, it's a struggle for most people because they focus on the obligation, having to go to the gym, having to take time out of your day, having to push yourself. A lot of times, working out is hard and it hurts. And it's even harder because you don't see results right away. You don't just go to the gym, bust your ass working out, and then step on the scale after the workout and see a difference. Hell, you won't see a difference the second time, the 10th time. You don't really know when you'll see a difference, but you're putting in effort and not seeing results in the beginning. And they keep focusing on those obligations, having to push yourself, having to sweat, having to do the things that most people don't want to do, the obligation. And by focusing on that, your brain is going to want to avoid that and go towards the easy route. The easy route is attractive to your brain. The easy route is sexy as hell. It's a whole snack. So what if you focused on the opportunity instead? And what's the opportunity here? How about the opportunity to lose weight and get in the best shape you've been in years? You looking better in that swimsuit next year. That's an opportunity. To be on the beach or at the pool with way more confidence than you had a year ago. Or fellas, putting on that muscle is the opportunity. Getting that 6-pack, bulking your chest up, getting those biceps right. So there's the obligation. Right? You can't get around the obligation. You have to go to the gym. You do have to sweat. You have to break your muscles down. You do have to push yourself. But the opportunity is the way you're going to feel, the way you're going to look, the way you're going to think of yourself in the future. And really, which one would you rather focus on? Thinking of that opportunity will make it much easier to go ahead and crank out that obligation. Another example, eating healthy. Eating healthy is hard for most people, at least. And people always assume that I eat healthy all the time. Man, let me tell you, all that good tasting ass food tastes just as good to me. And I do have my moments. Eating healthy can feel like a chore, right? Sometimes you just want the damn burger, the pizza, the cookies. And we think to ourselves, I wish I could just have this ice cream instead of eating this fruit. And that's the obligation. The opportunity? How about you losing weight or your body having more energy? Or the fact that if you do eat healthy, you'll stay alive longer for your children and for your family. Being able to walk your daughter down the aisle. Obligation versus opportunity. We can focus on the hard shit or the opportunity. That's what's going to make you more motivated, which I don't like that word, but make you more likely to be excited to get up and do the hard stuff. What's up, what's up, what's up? I want to take a quick moment to say thank you so much for listening to this episode and to also let you know that this podcast is 100% donation driven, which means it's completely funded by you, the listener. So if you like the content I have to offer, I would love it if you can make a donation and you get to pick the amount. I left links in the description of the video as well as my homepage. You can choose which way benefits you the best to donate. And if you need more options, please feel free to email me at dariusdotch@gmail.com. That's dariusdotch@gmail.com. Again, thank you so much for being here, and let's get back to it. And this applies to so many things. Are you taking night classes? Night school is hard, right? You already have a life during the day and then have to do schoolwork on top of it. That's hard. And yeah, you can choose to focus on that, or you can choose to focus on the life you want, the better job and the opportunities you'll have, that money you'll make, the feeling of accomplishment when you can finally say you graduated. What if you focused on that? Being able to buy your mama a car, to be able to afford that house, all those downstream effects of doing what's hard now. And how does that feel? And really think about both, what it would look like as well as what it would feel like. What it would feel like to be on that beach, to be able to take the trip to that country you've been wanting to go to. How proud of yourself would you feel if you were able to do all these things? And what's another obligation? And this one applies to everybody, especially me this morning, but waking up early. We all wish we had a luxury to be able to sleep in as long as we want to, or to be able to wake up whenever we wanted to without any consequences. And it's easy as hell to be in bed, look at the clock, and feel like, man, I'm tired as hell right now. I do not want to get up, especially if you make a mistake and wake up 5 minutes before the alarm goes off. That is the worst, right? Or you can focus on the obligation of not wanting to go to bed this early, having to get up early the next morning, thinking how tired you're going to be in the morning. Or what you could think about, you could think about how much better you're going to feel after your morning routine, or how good you're going to feel after you have a great start to your day at home and walk into work with more energy because you've already been up 2 hours before, and you had coffee, and you had breakfast. And you're not rushing in traffic, spilling coffee on your shirt, cussing at these horrible ass drivers. You can focus on how good it feels to get up and have the peace and quietness of the morning. We can focus on the obligation of having to wake up, or we can focus on the opportunity of how much better we will feel, the energy, how better emotionally we could be. And we won't be dragging in the beginning of work, right? How would that feel? Which one do you want to focus on? Hell, which one is more motivating for you? The opportunity sounds way better. And again, you still have to do the obligation, but you focus on the opportunity to help you get through it because the work still needs to be done. And like I said in the beginning, you have the privilege to focus on whatever the hell you want to. And most people focus on what they don't want over what they do want. They focus on the things they don't want, and almost everybody does this. That's like if I told you I was going to target practice and I say, I'm going to hit this target with this arrow, and I point the bow and arrow 5 feet left of the target. You would be like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you aiming over there? Are you high? Are you drunk? Why are you aiming over there? And I say, nah, I'm going to aim over here and I'm going to try to hit this target. And that makes no sense, right? If you're going to try and hit a target, you definitely need to be looking at it, need to be aiming at it. And so how often do you go through your day focusing on the target that you don't even want to hit? Focusing on what you don't want to happen. And let me tell you, life is going to start to change once you begin to notice yourself and become aware that a lot of your thoughts are you thinking about the things you don't want, like aiming a bow and arrow away from the target. And when you become aware of this, you'll start to say, okay, I'm doing it again. Damn it, I just did it again. Okay, I'm thinking about this and I don't even want this thing. And you'll start to make these tiny shifts. And these shifts are important. You'll start focusing on the things you do want. You'll start focusing on the end result, the reward from all the work that you have to put in. You're either going to get what you want or you won't. Life is really that simple. You either get what you want in life or you don't. And you have steps to take or actions to take or not take in the middle of your life, right now in life. That's what's going to determine if you get what you want or not. So that's what I got for you today. If you like this episode, please share it with somebody that can benefit from this, somebody who is a friend or a family member, somebody who has goals and is trying to improve their lives. So thank you again, and let's get it in.